On the internet at whkradio.com, and of course every Sunday morning at WHK AM 1420 in the greater Cleveland area. We've got some great music coming your way today, so I want to make sure that you stay with us. We're going to have Dee Riley. She's going to be singing Past the Point of Resco. She was at the West Side Irish Club last night. Sorry I didn't get out to see her, but the old energy level isn't what it used to be. I'm not like the Rose of Tralee that's in the studio with me this morning. Ashley Speaker, and of course Denise McConville, one of the directors of the Rose of Tralee. Denise, I think we got Dee Riley on the phone, so we're going to get to her in just a second when we can get the technical aspects of this worked out. But Denise, welcome back to the program. Great to have you back with us. The pride of County Kerry you are. All the way from...
Up the kingdom. All the way from Tralee.
From Tralee. And I love this newspaper they call the Desert Shamrock that you just passed to me. What exactly is it? I didn't get a chance to go through it yet.
It's one of the directors of the Arizona Rose Center. She developed this newspaper now.
It's been good so far.
Okay. Oh, the honeymoon is still going on, isn't it? And you're still smiling. How about Kyle? Is he still?
Yes, he's doing great.
All right. So you're a career woman, you're a married woman, a career woman now. And are you going back to graduate school? You said.
I am. I'm studying historical and theological studies at Ashland Seminary right now.
How did the Rose of Tralee help you along the way? And I'm sure it had an influence on your life.
Oh, absolutely. One of the things I think I kind of came out of the Rose of Tralee after everything, all the, the parades and the meeting people and the networking and the going to Ireland, was just the only person that can kind of direct my path. Obviously I have a relationship with God, but then also the only other person that can direct my path is me, and that I can only try to be the best person I can and help people along the way. So that kind of identification of who I am as a person kind of led me to have enough confidence in myself to go back to school and study and really pursue what I felt like was always something I always wanted to do.
Which is teaching.
Yeah, my graduate studies is ultimately going to lead to me teaching in higher education.
Well, I know those kids are grown-ups, but whoever you teach will be well educated when you get through with them.
Oh, I think, yeah.
All right. We're going to have the Rose of Tralee at the West Side Irish American Club the 14th, which is Valentine's Day. Any advice for any young lady pondering entering?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is to just be yourself and enjoy it, because among all the judges and all the people there, you're going to take away what you put into it, and being yourself, you're only going to grow as a person that way, and the judges will see that too.
Yeah, but it's a fun thing, isn't it?
It is.
You don't want to be too nervous, right?
No.
Try not to be. Of course, that's easy for me to say.
Yeah, I think over the years we've really built a camaraderie with the girls and all the ladies that enter, and just kind of experiencing, some of that spotlight that means to be a Rose and all the different people that are there, and everyone's really coming together as a community to support each other.
When somebody wins this, some girl wins this and they go to Port Leash, what can they expect? What happens?
It's just an unbelievable Irish welcome. You arrive at the hotel and you're just immediately greeted with just people that are so excited to meet you and be a part of this amazing thing. The caliber of women from across the world that are there, you have everything. You have teachers and people that come from humble backgrounds, but you also have people that are, singers or, doctors, and just all these women have gathered because they have amazing personalities, and you can't not have a good time when you have that many wonderful
A lot of glamour, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Denise, who we'll talk to in a minute, she always tells me, don't be using the word pageant. And right. I'm on my guard always around her, but I'd say it because she corrects me. So I'm going to try not to say it today. Okay. But it's an easier word to insert. I can't say a contest. Rose of Tralee event?
Festival. It's an amazing
festival
experience. There's glamour, of course.
I wonder why they don't want to use the word pageant.
Because it's not a superficial glamour. It's about letting the girl from the inside shine out on the outside. And some of that has to do with, showing your best foot forward, which is part of the glamour.
But Miss America is always trying to project that too. Kind of exactly what you said, rather than the surface glamour, like project the other. They've been trying to do that for years, and I think just some cases they have in some instances, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
lot of
respectable
Miss
women
America.
that go into Miss America.
I know there's several people on television today. I think Gretchen Carlson. I think she was a Miss America, wasn't she? No, you don't even know who she is. She's on one of the news stations.
Okay.
But she was, and a highly educated woman. So anyway, we won't use the word pageant. It's a Rose of Tralee Festival. It's going to be held at the West Side IM. We'll talk to Denise more about that because I'm sure she has all of the details on it. But I'm going to pay some bills here, and I'm going to go back and talk with Denise. Is Annie coming in? Annie Dunn? I thought, Annie was, she was the winner, I don't know, what, about
She was 2009 Ohio
2009 Ohio Rose. Annie Dunn, I saw Annie last week, and she said she might come in. I think she's a nurse, so she might have to work sometimes. Sometimes. Nurses, they work hard. All right, let's, Denise, all the planning is in the works for the Rose Tralee taking place the 14th, which is Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
St. Valentine actually was buried in Dublin. A lot of people don't know that, but he is. A lot of people wonder why the Irish are such great lovers. That's why. Everyone thought it was the French and the Italians. Of course, the Irish. And Ashley is nodding her head in agreement.
That's why I married a nice Irish guy.
There you go. Connie, of course, gets nervous whenever I see anything like that. She says, I wonder what's coming next.
Exactly.
But anyway, let's get back to here. We got something special coming up for this Rose Tralee this year. Something we've never had before. The Rose, we've had it now for the last, 5-6 years.
Yes.
Under the direction of Westlake World Partners,
Right.
which is still running it this year, but they have moved it to the West Side Irish Club, right?
We're having the selection event at the West Side Irish American Club.
All right. What's so special about this event this year?
This year, well, we're going to have Maria Walsh, who is the International Rose of Tralee. She will be joining us on the selection night.
Never had that before.
No, we never had that before. We're very excited because it's not easy to get the International Rose, and for anybody that's been keeping tabs on her on Facebook or the International Rose of Tralee website, she's been all over the world. She's gone to India, she's been in Africa, she's going to Belarus. She really is traveling all around, so to get her to be able to attend our selection night is a really big deal.
And do you know, I know the town she came from. I have driven my car through that town probably 500 times. And each time I go through it, I said, where was I? It's gone. No, it's a lovely little town. And one very active person in the West Side IA is Tom Egan, and Tom comes from that little town.
Really?
That's where Tom's from, Shrule, County Mayo. But I think she lives in Philadelphia now, doesn't she?
She does. She would represent Philadelphia as the Philadelphia Rose. But she's been going back and forth to Ireland a lot, and I think she's making the move over there in January to spend the rest of her tenure.
She is like an ambassador.
She really is.
Oh, yes.
She's been on the Late Late Show. She's been on a number of shows.
That'd be the Late Show in Ireland. She hasn't made Letterman yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet, but you never know. Or maybe
But the
Jimmy
rate she's
Fallon.
going, she might, because she really has been a fantastic
Very impressive
ambassador.
young lady.
Mhm.
And her name is?
Maria Walsh.
And she will be here for
She'll
the
be here
event.
for our selection night on February 14th at the West Side Irish American Club.
Now, Mrs. Day, have you anything controversial to say today? You usually do.
No. No, not at all. It's always great to see the Rose of Tralee, and it's a lot of fun. It's an exciting year coming up. So Ashley, you've been a wonderful representation of that, and what an experience. I know Marianne Mangan, I saw her a few weeks ago when we were at that event, and I'm very proud of her daughter too, so it's just great. And the opportunity for a young lady from our area or anywhere in Ohio to be a part of this. So really, if you have any daughters or nieces or girls, young ladies that you know who, this would be a great opportunity to do that.
All right, great. All right, we're going to talk more about that. But first, I got to tell the folks about
Correct.
which is a
not-
tax-exempt
Right,
organization.
not-for-profit organization that is to do with the Sister City program, and they are the ones that sponsor the whole event here, because Westlake and Tralee are sister cities. So,
Mhm. This is the fifth year, is it?
Yeah, this will be our 5th year
Mhm.
that's gone through Westlake. And you know, Ohio, the Ohio Rose, there's been an Ohio Rose, I think from about 1975 to about 1985.
Yes, I remember it well.
And then there was a 25-year hiatus.
Is it that
Before,
long?
it was 25 years before we had another Rose. So
It
it's
came back, huh?
it's very exciting to have it back again. And I know in Tralee they're very excited to see Ohio back in the picture. So we're hoping to have a wonderful turnout for our selection event. The application deadline for girls that are thinking about becoming an applicant is January 17th. They can go on our website, northernohiorose.com. Especially watch out on our Facebook page. We try to update it. Ashley's great at updating it fairly regularly.
Very good. You do
Yeah.
a great job.
Get the applications in, which goes through Tralee. They just have to go onto the Rose Tralee website, fill out the application, they forward it to us.
But do you know what I noticed, Denise? That all of the girls that have been Northern Ohio Rose of Tralleys, they still participate in it. They didn't
Yeah.
walk away from it afterwards, which I think is a good thing, and it gives you an indication of how important it has been in their lives, that they stay connected.
Well, you know, once once you're a Rose, you're always a Rose. So you don't stop being a Rose just because you don't go on. And it has opened the doors. You know, for each Rose, it is up to them to make it what they want. But it's a wonderful opportunity to be involved in events, to get involved in charity work or travel or whatever it is you want to make it. But hopefully that each year the Rose.
Now, the 14th of February, which is Valentine's Day, which is very appropriate, I think, for this. The hall at the West Side Irish American Club. If I know the West Side, that place is going to be decked out, first class.
Yes.
It'll be the best. There's going to be a full dinner,
Yeah, we're going to have a sit-down dinner.
and we're hoping. You mentioned earlier that you were hoping the roundabouts would consider playing first, and you're going to have somebody singing the Rose of Tralee.
We'll have somebody singing the Rose of Tralee. We'll have the Burke School of Irish
Oh.
dancing. We'll have our Marine escorts hopefully again. And one of the lovely things about the West Side Irish American Club is there's a stage there, but it's a more intimate setting. So even though the girls will be on stage, you still are very connected to the audience.
And you're encouraging all of the clubs to send
Yes.
representatives. If
Yes.
they want- In fact, I
Yeah.
think there is a what would you call it?
Like a
Selection.
heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the West Side Club is going to
Right.
have an entry, and I think the East Side Club is going to have one also. Maybe the Hibernians, I don't know.
We're encouraging, you know, different Irish organisations, if they'd like to have a girl that, you know, that they think would make a Rose, to encourage her and to apply to become the Ohio Rose and sponsor her.
Yeah, and tell all your friends, tell
Yeah.
people that if there's any Irish at all, I think
Just
the
a drop.
person has to be a little bit Irish. Should be 1%. Of course,
That's
half
enough.
the world is Irish anyway.
It's a wonderful opportunity to learn more about your Irish heritage if you don't know as much. You get connected with the Irish community here locally and globally. So it's a wonderful opportunity for any young lady if she's thinking about it.
Ashley, what is the best way, would you say, to get in contact with this younger group, the colleges, like for instance Kent State, Cleveland State? Is that a good avenue to pursue?
Yeah, and we've been using a lot of social media as well, our Facebook page and our Twitter page, to kind of reach out. And the dance schools, local dance schools, there might be dancers that have graduated in your community and maybe moved on into the college or career path. And they might be looking for another opportunity to be part of their Irish heritage. And that direction, there are a lot of girls at Irish Dance that are a part of the Rose of Tralee.
Yeah, right. Well, one thing for sure, you enjoyed it.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't be back if I didn't. But Dad's a big
Oh yeah,
fan of
I'm
you.
a friend of hers on
Yeah,
Facebook. Yeah. We stay in touch all the time. What about your dad?
He had a Facebook at one time, but it's gone now. But he's actually pretty much a techie for different things. So.
Yeah, he knows it. He understands it.
Yeah.
But
Now
he's-
my grandmother, on the other hand, she goes through us for her.
Now
hours to
she's
get online.
she's the one that jumped out of an airplane a few years ago. She's a parachute jumper, wasn't she?
She is an adventurous.
And that's your grandmother, right?
Yes.
How old is she now?
She is,
Be careful.
77.
And she jumped out of the airplane just a few years ago.
Well, it was quite a few years
Yeah,
ago.
I think
but yeah.
I can still do it. I can still. Maybe her and I'll get up on a plane and jump out together.
You ask her, I'm sure she'd
She
consider
would.
it.
Oh, my God. All right. Again, you can call us 216-9. Coming up the 14th. Want some people to apply for this? More the merrier. We don't care how many.
Absolutely.
Michaeline will be happy if the place is packed.
Yeah, and the application has never been simpler, to be honest. You go to our website, northernohiorose.com. We have information about applying. You fill out a form on the Rose of Tralee website, submit it to us, and we'll be back in contact with you with local information.
Okay. Denise, it's going to be a great night, isn't it?
It's going to be a fantastic night at the Westside Irish American Club on February 14th.
St.
We're-
Valentine's Day.
St. Valentine's Day. We hope to have the roundabouts with us. Hopefully we'll be sorting that out. We
They're
hope to.
probably listening now, and you give them the hint anyway. I know you've been
We
trying
had
to-
already touched base with them.
with Christine, right?
Yeah, we'll have the Marines, hopefully lots of roses. We'll have Maria Walsh, the International Rose of Tralee, with
Oh,
us, which
big.
is a really big deal. And a Mayo girl
Yes, yes.
for all those Mayo people here in the Cleveland area. And this year also we're planning on, as the girl that wins the 2015 Ohio Rose is making a donation to a charity of her choice. So for those young ladies that are affiliated with the charity or are interested in a charity, we will also be making a donation to a charity of her choice, along with the other things that they will get as part of being the 2015 Ohio Rose.
Very good. Update on the Mayo Society Ball and Convention. We have uploaded many pictures. There's probably 300 pictures from the ball. I lose my voice.
say this, you know.
It's such a nice tie he's wearing. I'm getting the tie.
Oh, yes. Well, look good, JC.
You look real good, Jerry. You always look real
No,
good.
I don't. I see the pictures too, you know.
Well,
Sometimes.
I can say that because I don't live with you.
Yeah, I'm on my best behavior.